Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today I got another pre-submission screening, if you will. This is for the vintage 1960s to 1980, I believe, special that PSA had last month. I'll be sending this in shortly. Sometimes what I'll end up doing is I'll stagger my submissions, usually 100 cards each, and I will redo the submission form so that I have 30, because you still have 30 days to submit the form. And what I'll do is I'll wait until the first one either gets processed or the grading starts, and then I'll submit the next batch. Sometimes I'll just wait till it gets done grading. But I have 30 days to finish these. I did these on March 31st, Sunday. And so I have 30 days to submit them, to get them there. So like 15 to 30. It's 30 days based on the form. So here we go. This is for inventory and screen purposes. So we got Willie Davis. Let's do that. Thurman Munson. It's off center, but I mean otherwise some print spots, but otherwise pretty sharp. Gotta submit it. Tom Murphy. I know you see the OC on the back, but PSA is very lenient on the back centering. I think it's 90-10 for an 8. Actually, it might be for a maybe 80-20 for a 10, something of that nature for the back. Might be 90-10 actually. Cleon Jones. Pat Dobson. You can see these are all sharp from packs that I opened about 10 years ago when they were affordable. Now they are not affordable. Elliot Maddox. Jim Mason. So if you're not familiar with 1975 Topps, it's a very popular set. 1, due to the colors, 2, due to the time, 3, because of the checklist. You have some great Hall of Fame rookies in the set. You got George Brett, of course, Robin Yount. You have Gary Carter. Let's see, I want to say Jim Rice. And I'm sure I'm missing one more person. Joe Morgan. Center, hopefully it meets 9 criteria. Should be pretty close. White Sox team. 2024 Heritage, the Topps Heritage set they release every year, I believe since 2001. This year, 2024, is the 1975 design. Daryl Knowles. Eddie Watt. And so I'm excited. I'm actually in a group break. If you're not familiar with Blowout Cards, go to blowoutcards.com. There are the forums. And Houdini, who's like one of the first breakers, they're doing a 100 case break of 2024 Heritage. There are some spots still open. Steve Yeager. Laval blanks. But for me, I mean, I've spent $320 on, basically they broke it down to half case. So first 50 cases and the second 50 cases for 100 cases total. So you don't have to buy, all 100 if you don't want to. Many are claimed, but some are still open. I know Harper was open, Judge was open, Julio Rodriguez, a lot of big guys in there. Fred Norman. Clay Kirby. Very very, I don't want to say cheap, but very frugal with my break money many times. See, that looks something going on in the center there, but look at that. Andy Messersmith. But I'll pick up guys for like 25 bucks, 100 bucks. So I got 100 cases of Xander Bogaerts. All I get is his base, but I also get the parallels. Tom Hutton. I got Tariq Subel. These are the Tigers. I got Yuri Perez. He's with the Marlins. So, and he's got a chrome card, Yuri Perez. So hoping for the best for him. Ken Boswell. Max Scarce. Some white in the corner. Some white in this corner. But I mean, you know, maybe, hopefully a 9. Maybe an 8. Probably an 8 though. Dave Roberts. And yeah, I'll have doubles of these. I already sent in the first batch. Ray Burris. This is the next batch. But you can see there's like an ink line right there to the right. That's something to pay attention to on these cards. Print spots like here, but that's so minor. And then the Royals, Frank White, very popular player. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. I'm surprised. I haven't seen these in a while, so I'm kind of surprised myself. And I probably took that out of order. All right, because I don't want to take it out of order too. You know what, I will. But you can see like there's some kind of like shadow or wear on that. Whether that's like gum bleed or something. All right, let's move this over. So I will insert that back in there at some point. It's here. Should be a 100 card order. Orlando Pena. Darrell Cheney. Daryl? Yeah, Darrell. Charlie Moore. See those white spots on the back. Oh, and then we hit the minis. Okay. That's weird. Okay, so what I did is I divided between the 3 orders, my minis, O-Pee-Chees, and regular tops. Gene Locklear. So I don't use penny sleeves. Hopefully you don't hurt Reggie Cleveland. Darryl Porter. Look at that card, man. Jeez. Tug McGraw. Carlton Fisk. Enzo Hernandez. Oh, print mark up there. I'm like, something going on right there, man. I don't know what that is, but it's getting sent in. And there's a red mark. All right, I'll have to pull that one to the side, actually. That one will go to the side, like that one. Jim Ray. Elliot Maddox. 2 Elliot Maddoxes. Because that one's off center to the bottom. Minis are really tough, man. Centering is rough on these. You can see how low this one is. But This condition is very hard to come by now. PSA 8s go for pretty, basically what PSA 9s were going for 10 years ago. And then 10s are like a league of their own. Red Sox team, look at that card. Bam. Oh yeah, hit me on the cardboard. Let's see. MVP, Cappy, and Berra. That's awesome. 2 catchers, man. It's at 1951. And the 2024 Heritage set, I got to look at the checklist. And they have about 20 MVPs. Of course, all the last about 20 years. And they had a couple other guys. I think Aaron and Manon was one of the older guys. Orta. It's a weird condition card. But just hope for the best. Giants team. A lot of commons in this one. Couple stars, but a lot of commons, man. I'm surprised. These are all meanies. Aurelio Hernandez or Rodriguez. Yeah, just when I said that, right? The next card. That's a nice one, though. All right. Low yount, but whatever. It's gonna get an OC, but man, why couldn't the center be better? It's so difficult, man. Sheesh. Dick Tidrow. Look at the center on that one. That looks really good. Randy Jones. Joe LaHood. Carmen Fanzone. Cubs. That's a beauty. Jim York. Little corner issue there, right there. Well, that looks pretty good. Another Jim York. Looks good, man. Solaita. I know one of his family members, I'm gonna say nephew. So this is the first Samoan to play in the major leagues, believe it or not. It was very popular on on Samoa. Pretty awesome. So if he's the first Samoan, he's probably going to be one of the first Pacific Islanders, if not the first. Terry Harmon. Clay Kirby. Oh, look at that cool little thing. I didn't even notice that. Larry Demery, sideways autograph, man. Just centering on those, though. This one looks like a very slight diamond cut on the top and bottom. But it's centered better than this one, which is... I don't know, man. Well, yeah. This one I would choose, though, for sure. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gene Garber. Manny Sanguin. He was best friends with Roberto Clemente. Who passed away, if you're not familiar, in 1972 during the off season when he went to bring aid to, I believe, I don't know if it was Puerto Rico, but I know it was another island. or another country, and the plane crashed. Duffy Dyer. Tim Johnson. It's weird. It's kind of diamond cut, but diamond cuts get pretty. You can get lucky sometimes, man. I don't know about that back though. Huh. Yeah, see what happens. Jim Wynn. All-star cards look real nice. And Mr. All-Time Great, Nolan Ryan. Off center to the bottom, of course. Print spot. Probably a PSA 6. I don't think anything's cut off. Yeah, sometimes I'll miscut it if it's cut off on the bottom, like any of the print. Or another card shows I don't see that. So probably get a 6. Maybe a 7. 6.5, something like that. Chris Ward. That one's rough. It's sitting in the back. But rookie pitchers. On the 4. And Bob Oliver. Should be it for the minis. So probably these divided by 25s. Alright. I'll do that. Now these are the O-Pee-Chees. You can just automatically tell by the kind of brighter color, and then you can see the white of the cardboard on the bottom. That's the one on the back. Now, something I did learn. Apparently, there was a mail-in back in 1975 for team managers, and they have white backs. So, Joe Levito, Rangers. Centering is always going to be difficult on O-Pee-Chees. And then rough cuts are excusable. But, I mean, that's a nice card right there. Joe Rudy. Man, it looks like a copyright symbol, doesn't it? It's like a perfect yellow circle, man. It's weird. So that won't get a 10. But still a great card. Ted Simmons. It's one heck of a player. Cecil Upshaw. Mike Cosgrove. Oops. Tom Hall. So it's just anything in a 9 is gonna be, I'll be happy with, especially with that type of centering. Just hopefully it meets that 9 criteria. Tommy Helms. '66 MVPs. Frank Robinson, Roberto Clemente. 2 all-time greats. Another MVP set. Rich Allen, Johnny Bench, 72s. Jim Hunter. And I also, you would think it would be another Hall of Very Good. Dwight Evans, Red Sox. I would be ecstatic if they got a 9. Hoping for the best. Veda Pinson. Alan Foster. These are the cool ones. 74 victory leaders. Necro, Messersmith, Fergie, and Hunter. That's a nice card, man. Strikeout leaders, Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton. So hopefully that one gets an 8. Right? And hopefully that one gets better. So we'll see. Ed Kranepool. Roy White. Skip Lockwood. Dave Nelson. Man, that one's like perfect, dude. Centering's perfect. Wow. Ooh, man, yeah. We're hoping for a 10 on that one, man. I don't see anything. I mean, maybe a slight diamond cut, but I don't see anything wrong with that card, man. Gene Garber. And there aren't a whole lot of these graded. You saw how many packs I had to open to get these cards that are gradable. You would be shocked. Luke Walker. Ed Figueroa. Pat Bourque. That's a nice one too. Yeah, rough cuts on these don't get hit on O-Pee-Chees. So hoping for the best on that one too. All right, and then the last batch. Start off with some O-Pee-Chee and then end with some NFL, I believe. Manny Sanguin. Larry Hissel. Ralph Garr. Tim McCarver. Damn, look at that one. That one looks good too. Holy smokes. Winston Yanis. John Vukovic. He played for a while. I remember opening some 81s. If you haven't seen my 81 Topps Rack Pack breaks, check them out. There's like a dozen of them. Gene Michael, Yankees. Hopefully that gets a 9. Jim Holt. '75 rookie pitchers. Man, that's a nice one too. Jeez. Get a good grader. Get a good grader. 75 rookie pitchers. I would assume they're all good, but we gotta also assume that sometimes they do it happy and sometimes they do it unhappy. Chuck Dobson. Charlie Moore. Claudel Washington. I believe he's difficult in the regular 75 top set. Maybe the minis. I don't remember. It's one of those two. Carl, I believe they call him Spider Lockhart. So I opened a wax pack of 66 Philly, I believe. I'm not mistaken. Don't ever do that, by the way. It's like 5 cards. But I'm a big NFL defensive player collector, and Dick Butkus, man, that's who I was after. Bobby Bell, linebacker, Chiefs, Hall of Famer. I believe he's a Hall of Famer. AFC semifinal game, Colts and the Browns. Al Atkinson. Centering is so tough on these, man. Jim Butler. Merlin Olsen. I remember I had a really bad one. Hopefully this ain't it. Shouldn't be. Larry Wilson. He is a Hall of Famer. I know that. Man, look at that. He looks like he's 45 years old. Great center. It's all center of the right, but nice card though. We know who he is. Mean Joe Green. Dwayne Thomas. Oh, it's centered really well. Hoping for the best. LC Greenwood. You see a slight diamond cut. You see the border difference between the top and the bottom. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That will wrap up this PSA pre-screen submission screen, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's a great set. If you can't afford 75s, I can't anymore. You know, 2024 Heritage has come out, and it's a nice product. I highly recommend it, and I appreciate you watching. You know, if you like this content, please feel free to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, you know, what you think about the 75 set, how important it is to you, and if you got any questions. Also remember to simply collect what you like. Appreciate you all watching, and until next time, thanks.